Lethal Company was and still is one of my most favorite games I've ever played. There's just something about playing a goofy co-op horror game with all my friends. It was just a perfect way to have a goofy horror game that also has skill. And on top of it, it has so much diversity that it's pretty replayable, in my opinion. And there's so many mods that the community has made that makes it even more fun and unique. Like, you're telling me I can put Pikmin in my game and also have Freddy Fazbear chase me around? But you know what's sad to me? The developer is just not updating the game at all, really. I mean, there was an update today at the time of recording this, but that update was just adding 7 scrap items to one specific moon and making the fact that it can spawn up to 400 of them, which if you haven't played Lethal Company before, the moons most of the time spawn like 15 to 30 depending on what moon you go to. And in my opinion, the reason he's not doing it is just a bad idea. He's making a new game that just the concept of it just doesn't look good, in my opinion, like at all. His new game is Welcome to the Dark Place, and it just doesn't look good, or at least it doesn't look good to me, I guess. And it doesn't it just simulates the stuff pretty much. You just click options that you want your player to do, I guess, and it just does it, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a good game to me, but what do I know? I'm just hoping that once his game releases on October 24th, that he'll start focusing on Lethal Company again. Because, I mean, there's so many things he could do with the game. He could develop the story more. He could add more moons. He could add more entities. He could add more scrap items. He can just do a ton of different things. He could change the whole gameplay. But he just decides to make a different game that's probably going to flop. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's doing this because he's just kind of bored of Lethal Company. But I'm sure that there's something that you can do that'll make the game fun to develop again. And I mean, it's not like Lethal Company's dying or anything. It still has around 6,000 people playing it per day with like around an 8,000 peak, which that's pretty good. It's not like the game's dying or anything. There's no reason really to leave the game. But even though he doesn't really update the game, Lethal Company has had a pretty big impact on the gaming world. It showed that people want these heartfelt made games instead of these just big games that AAA companies just pump out trying to make money. Like, Lethal Company outsold Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Isn't that crazy? A random Roblox developer made a solo game that outsold Call of Duty. And it was so big, other companies started to make games just like Lethal Company. Like, Content Warning was made, Repo was made, The Headliners was made. There's just so many, copycats of Lethal Company that was made because of this game. And I'm not trying to shit on them. All of these games are amazing in their own right. I just hope that Zeekers will come back to his game because, it just doesn't feel like a finished game to me. And there's so many things he could add. Just please come back to the game, please, Zeekers. Okay, that wraps it up. If you did like this video, please subscribe, I guess. I'd really appreciate it. See ya.